Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland, Michigan. And I know the first thing that you folks want to hear from me when we tune in is the Mid-Michigan Weather Report. No, kidding. But it is a nice morning. It's a little warmer for a December morning here in the Mid-Michigan. Cloudy. We had that rain front go through a little bit early. I thought it was supposed to be hitting this morning, but no, maybe we have some more rain throughout the day. But it's just kind of cloudy and miserable. One of those could be worse type of December days. I know a lot of you are saying at least it's not snow, and I'm not one of them. I would rather have snow than this kind of cruddy rain on a December morning. But hey, that's just me. I can maybe finish my yard work this weekend. We'll see what happens. Not that I've been putting it off or anything. But hey, here we are mid-December. Well, almost mid-December, but close enough for government work. We are creeping ever forward to the holiday season, Christmas in particular. And what do we have here? I've got to talk about our holiday hours. I'll get a post up on that here shortly as well. Let you guys know when we're going to be here throughout the end of the month time. And we'll make do on that on our social media posts as well. And I've got a few other things to cover, but holy cow, look at the comments flying in this morning. Let's say a couple quick hellos. Hopefully everything's working correctly and you guys can hear me. I haven't checked on that. Mr. Carlson from the vinyl community. It's a blustery day. Stay inside, spin records. Yeah, bought from Radio Wasteland. And if you don't have enough, stop by, buy records from Radio Wasteland, take them home and spin them. But it's a great day to do that. Thanks, Steve. By the way, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and or our podcast channel. You can find it on Spotify. Every week I do a podcast episode called Inventingly Enough. Two guys talking about records, a vinyl community podcast. I do that with Steve every Sunday. During the day, we record it, and then it uploads onto Spotify and Podbean and iHeart and YouTube. All of those places, it'll be up on Sunday evening. I think this week, Steve and I are asking the question, what type of vinyl collector are you? So we'll delve into that. But check out the podcast when you get a chance. It's some fun stuff. We are now 40 plus episodes deep on that. Holy cow, Steve. All right, other good mornings. Grand Rapids from Fred. Hi there, sir. Thank you for being here. And happy Saturday to you as well. Good to see you. Chuck saying good morning on the YouTube side. Thanks for being here, sir, as well. Abby. Hey, Abby. Good morning to you. Sean saying hey. Peace, love, and Prince. Good words as always. Pat. A balmy good morning to everyone as well. On the west side again, howdy from the back side there, west side rather. Rick, thank you for being here. Sent you a note, by the way, on some of the stash stuff. Ryan saying hello to you, sir. Dan, good morning to you as well. Karen, hey, Karen, good to hear from you. Hope things are going good down in the more mid-Michigan area. Karen, by the way, is one of my sisters from another, how do we say that here? There we go. Let's see. Tracy, good morning to you. And way up north, Mother saying good morning. Muddy in the UP. Not a lot of snow in the central UP. So she's asking me if I've how good I look, and that's my mother for you. Yeah, lots of folks might beg to differ on that one, but you never know. Okay, Dave. Hey, good morning, sir. And way south saying hi to Betty from Toledo. Thank you for being here as well. Okay. So onward to the holiday hours, and I'll get this, as I said, posted up on our, the normal places, the pages coming up here. But we do have 2 weeks left before Christmas, and I want to talk about getting your Christmas and or holiday shopping in that 2-week time frame, because I think we're just about a week away from really not being able to get a hold of anything. But hours-wise, the week before Christmas, essentially the week of the 18th of December, normally we're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, and we are going to be closed that Monday and Tuesday as well. On the 23rd, which is a Saturday, we'll be open for normal hours. That is the 10 to 6. Then hold on here. Excuse me. A little sniffly here. On the 24th, which is Christmas Eve, we are going to be closed on that Sunday, Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, of course, closed. And then that Tuesday, the 26th, will be closed also. So normally closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Christmas Day falls on a Monday. We're going to stay closed on that Tuesday. Back at it for normal hours on the 27th through the 31st. So through the end of the month. And that includes New Year's Eve. We'll be open normal hours on Sunday, New Year's Eve. So really, the only big change from our normal hours for the Christmas holiday season as well, will be closed on Christmas Eve, the 24th. Now, with that in mind, I wanted to give a quick reminder for those of you who are thinking that you'd like to get a certain something for someone for the holiday gift giving side of things. Man, I can talk today, can't I? We are running a little low on turntables. I had a nice stock of them, down to 2 of the Audio-Technica AT60s, and those are probably going to go in the next week or so. The turntables in particular are starting to show up as back orders from our distributor site. I will get a couple more of the AT60s coming in. The bigger turntables, the LP120 and the LP3, are gone, and I could probably get some of those as well. But if you think that you're waiting, you think you want to get a turntable for yourself or someone coming up in the next week or two here, please let me know so we can get them ordered specifically for you. You stand a better chance of that and getting that in. But as we go through next week in particular, the turntables and some of the speakers and the like are going to get very scarce from our distributor. And if we wait too much longer, we might not be able to get them until after the first of the year. So if you've been kind of holding off and hemming and hawing on buying a new turntable, it's time to make that decision and come to that fairly quickly. Let me know this weekend. Our orders go in on Sunday evening, and we'll put it in for a turntable. Now, I'm going to have a few more of the LP60s as it is. I've got to check on the availability of the bigger ones to see whether or not we can still get them in, but we will do so. Now, the same thing goes with the speakers. We've been moving the edifiers, the Bluetooth edifiers that sound really good with the ATs. And I'm down to 1 pair of those speakers right now. I've got more coming next week. But again, if you think you want one, it's best to let me know. Now, the same thing goes for the vinyl. A lot of the common titles of vinyl I've been working hard to get restocked up on after the Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. But as we get closer, a lot of those, we're talking the Fleetwood Macs, the Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyds and such, they're going to get a little back ordered coming up in the next week or so here. So you combine that with a lot of people who, it's still 7 years in now, we get people saying, I didn't know Midland had a record store. That is a real thing. They come in looking for that common stuff and they'll nab it. So if it's something that you wanted to get for someone, or if you've been holding off on getting one for yourself, let me know. And we'll try to keep that up and running. But I'm starting to notice some of these more common titles are getting a little scarce on the distributor site, especially now that we're down to the 1 distributor. It's going to get a little more difficult. So think ahead, folks. This week is going to be the primo week to get this stuff. The week after, which is the week before Christmas, I really kind of believe that a lot of this stuff is going to be fairly difficult to get, at least in a timely fashion, in time for the holiday season. So make sure that you are letting us know what you'd like. Same thing goes with a lot of the accessories. I am out of the outer sleeves, the good made in the U.S. Music record shop vinyl sleeves. I've got more of those coming next week. The walnut care systems from Groove Washer we're running low on. So I'm doing what I can. We'll get all of that stuff in stock, and we'll get things up and running for you. But let me know if you need something in particular, and let me know this weekend or early next week, because otherwise it's going to be kind of tough to get in time. There we go. Okay, I didn't mean to lecture you guys here. I've spent how much time on that? Hey, Chance, good morning to you, and thanks for being here. Invisible Ray, am I doing a Christmas special? You mean like a broadcast special with, like dancing trees and me wearing an elf hat? No, probably not. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you mean like Christmas sales? After Christmas. Stay tuned on that. We're gonna, unless you want me to do a Christmas special with the whole musical number, I'll get some elves. I think I got a line on a Santa Claus. We'll see what we can do on that. But if you're talking about a sale, that kind of special, yeah, stay tuned after Christmas. Between Christmas and New Year's, we always do something fun. Maybe I will do a musical number. We'll see. No, there are state statutes against that. All right, onward to a couple of quick things here. I have, and no, you would watch it out of, how people like to watch train wrecks as you drive. Whoa, what the heck is that? All right, last week I posted this, or a couple days ago. This, folks, is a cassette. This is a new cassette from Def Leppard. It's their latest album, Diamond Star Halos. It is a red cassette. I accidentally ordered a couple of these. I thought it was a vinyl album version of this, and I wasn't paying attention. So now I had a couple. This is the only one that's left. I got a whopping $5 on that. So if you need this as a cassette in your life, there's one of these left. I will not be ordering more. So that was an accident waiting to be remedied. So you can do that too. Other new releases. We got one copy left of the 50th anniversary, the scaled back edition of Mott the Hoople's All the Young Dudes. This has got an extra LP with different remixes and such of songs from the album. Looks like there's even a copy kind of Sweet Jane on here, the US single. So some cool stuff from Mott, 50th anniversary of All the Young Dudes. We got Iggy. I had to cover this up for Facebook. It's because they're there. If you're going to see Iggy saying, "We're number one. We're number one." This is the I Want to Be Your Dog, just reissued from Cleopatra. Got a copy of that. Ghost, and Ann, I think I got one of these in for you. The Ghost, this one, there's so many of them. This is Pope Star and Gray Smoke vinyl reissue of that. We got one extra copy of that in. Got some more copies of the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style clear vinyl version in on here as well. Now, I did get some Record Store Day Black Friday stuff back in, some of the stuff that they had left over. Excuse me, including one copy of this. I know a ton of people were looking for this, and it was one of the super limited ones. This is the Anvil Cat, aka Lovejoy, from Studio 4. I have got this priced at the regular price, not what it's going for on Discogs. So check this out. One copy of Anvil Cat. Let me know if you need that. We did get a couple copies of the Eric Carr picture disc, Rockology, back in. Another copy of the Knack Live, doing their stuff from 1980. This one was the sleeper, one of the sleepers, the 13th Floor Elevators. I think I got a couple more copies of that in. And we did get in another copy of Willie Nelson's Shotgun Willie from Record Store Day Black Friday. On I thought this was on colored vinyl. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just an exclusive. So we've got a few of those in. It's not looking like we're going to get too many more of the missing Record Store Day stuff that was in demand from folks like the Olivia Rodrigo. So we'll do what we can. If they show up, we'll let you guys know. If they don't, they don't. So, all right. I'm trying to think if we are good to go here. Oh, accessories. I had a couple of other odd accessories show up, and not sure why I'm ordering these. I got one of these little MoFi brushes, the kind that you use with the record vacs, or you can use it on its own. But this is the MoFi microfiber record brush. I don't know if you can see that very easily, but that's what that looks like. I got a refill for a groove washer, things I don't normally see. We ended up getting some of. And then speaking of the MoFi stuff, I've got some of the One record cleaning solution. These are the 16-ounce bottles of this. I forget what the price is. I haven't priced them yet, but we've got a few accessories in and a few other oddities. So stop by if you're curious and we can take care of that. So let's see here. 58. I think we're up on time. Don't forget the merch. We are still sitting on some cool merch, including sweatshirts and t-shirts. Make sure you check out the website for that, RadioWastelandRecords.com. There's some news coming on the website too, by the way. I'm not quite ready to fill you guys in on this yet, but within the next week or so, we will we'll talk about that. But yeah, don't forget the merch. Lots of cool stuff going on. I am going to go ahead and get this wrapped up. I can see Kim going, wrap it up, wrap it up. The lava lamps are percolating. The turntable will be spinning shortly, and we're going to get on with our day here at Radio Wasteland. So we are open from now until 6 p.m. today. This is Saturday, if you're watching this a little bit later. We are just north of downtown Midland, by the way. Lots of cool stuff going on in town. Come see us today from, as I said, from now until 6 p.m. Sunday from 12 noon till 5 p.m. Closed on Monday and Tuesday. Don't forget, let me know if you need a turntable or if you're looking for a specific album. Those orders have to go in this week if you stand a chance of getting them in time for the holiday. And we will, I guess we'll just talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment after the fact on YouTube. Help that algorithm do what it's got to do, and we'll go from there. Mr. Dino Don, late checking in up in Marquette. It's rain and 40. It's not a typical December in Diup there, is it there? So, okay, I am rambling. I am. All right, you folks, have a great weekend, and we will talk to you next time from the Wasteland. I think I'm just going to hit end stream. I'll talk to you guys.